What's up? It's Big Clutch. I wanted to share with you a special project I've been working on for the past few months. October 10th is the release date for Transformers 25. Robert Kirkman comes onto the series. Dan Moore comes on to do some art. Jorge Corona's back. An amazing team put together an amazing book in the Enter John universe. I have been able to work on a really cool project with Skybound, with eBay, and we are releasing Transformers 25 eBay Live comic trading packs. Right here, this is the package art here. I think it looks beautiful. Shout out to Tim Daniel at Second Rocket Comics for helping me put this together. Really cool Optimus Prime done by Pete Carroll right here on the front. Nice and foil fun. On the back, you can see eBay Live comic trading pack contains 3 comics featuring variants from Pete Carroll, Mark Spears, Suspiria Vilches, Godtail, and then you also have a chance for signed books and one-to-one sketch covers, as we do. You know what we do. So let's show you guys some of the stuff that's in there. Pete Carroll, who I first worked with on Battle Beast for the Battle Beast comic trading packs, is back. He has done an amazing battle damaged Optimus Prime. You've got the trade dress version. You also have the foil Virgin version, which looks awesome in this really cool foiling that Skybound does. Then you also have the sketch version, which I felt his pencils needed to be. These are really short printed. There's only 100 of each of these covers in the packs. So if you're on the lookout for the sketch version, please know that they're going to be harder to come by. Then we got Megatron with his menacing scowl. He looks vicious here. I love it. Trade dress, Virgin foil again, which is super cool. And then we've got the sketch cover. Now I love Pete's work, so I was like, I want to show off the sketches because they're so cool. When he sends these to me, and then you get to see when they come in when the full painted acrylics, you're like, man, like Pete's amazing. By the way, we also got Godtail, one of my favorite new artists on the scene. He's been doing some really killer stuff, and so we got him to do some group shots. The Decepticons, so you got Megatron, Soundwave, and Starscream. It comes in either trade dress or the Virgin foil, which looks really cool. Like the space effects that he put on here looks really neat in the foil. Then we also have the Autobot version with Prime, RC, and Cliffjumper. I mean, so cool. The foil one looks rad. It has this really cool effect on like the way that the light hits that gun up there. These are super rad. Suspiria Vilches, one of my favorite humans in the world. She wanted to do a sound wave, so we got our sound wave we got a little laser beak up there for you. It comes in the trade dress and then also a really cool Virgin foil. Sorry for the glare. And then of course the man of the town, Mark Spears. I had asked him if he wanted to do a sketch cover. He said, how about I just do a cover? And I was like, I can't say no to that. So we've got this really cool Devastator for you here. He's like he's like so big. He's like busting at the pages. And then we've got the Virgin foil. And then, the next book, I'll kind of will show you guys. As you guys know, we do sketch covers and stuff in the packs, but we've never done a redemption until now, which I think is really cool because I wanted to show you guys this. Bill Sienkiewicz did this sketch cover for me. This was going to be just in the packs at San Diego Comic-Con, but I loved it so much I was like, we have to make this a redemption. So CGC graded this for us and came up at CG96. That's because there's a little paint on the back and stuff, but I think it should have been a 98, but that's just me. An amazing cover. It's so beautiful. I wish I kept this for myself, but I'm glad to be able to share this with Transformers fans and collectors out there, so everyone's got a chance to get this bad boy. But in order to make sure that people got more chances at this cover, we worked with Bill, and we got permission to do a Virgin foil variant. So Bill did some finishing touches, like adding some extra lines on the gun and his arm, coloring things up a little bit, and added the Autobot shield. But you'll have a chance. There's, I think, about 120 of these in the packs of this foil Virgin cover, which is absolutely epic. And of course, because you guys know us, we love to do signed stuff. We also have the benefit of having a couple signed copies. So Robert Kirkman jumped in and saved the day and signed a couple of these copies. So I think there's might be 4 or 5 copies of this signed in the packs too. So you got a chance to get this really cool bill art. The redemption for this will be in there. You'll know if you hit it because it's the only redemption that looks like that redemption. So it's going to be, I'm going to be excited for someone to pull that off. Then we also have some more signed books. I hit up my friend Danny Warren Johnson, so he signed a bunch of books for us. So you'll be able to find these in the packs. It's our MegaCon spot foil variant, which is really cool. Flaviano, this awesome Soundwave, first print issue number 1, and then also Robert took care of us too, and he signed some more books. So Robert signed a pretty good amount of books for the set. So we've got I think this might be the B cover, I think, with Prime absolutely destroying Soundwave. We also have the 1 in 100 cover signed by Robert. Here's an example of the Pete foil signed by Robert. A Megatron sketch cover signed by Robert. Mark Spears foil signed by Robert. And then I also dug into the vault. I wanted to pull out some really cool stuff. So this is Transformers number 1. This is the 1 in 100 cover from Ian Bertram. This is cool because it's signed by Dan Gilvezan, I believe is how you pronounce his name. I'm sorry for butcher that, but he's the voice for Generation 1 Bumblebee. And so I thought it was really fun to have a Bumblebee's decapitated head and, him to sign it right there. We also have this really cool John Jang signed by Tom as well. We also decided to go deep. Frank Welker signed. This is the issue 16. I think this is the 1 in 50, but it's signed by Frank here in purple. We also have the issue number 4, signed by Frank. It also says Megatron on here, which is a really nice little inscription on there, I guess. And then it wouldn't be right unless we had the man Prime Peter Cullen. We have 2 copies. This is one of my favorite things we've ever did. This is the kickoff of my and eBay's working relationship. This is the Transformers number 1 full art foil from New York Comic Con in 2023. Signed by Peter Cullen with a little Prime inscription. Of course, you also get the COA in all those books as well, with who they are. And then also one of my favorite Transformers covers ever, the John Boy Myers wraparound. I think this is the Virgin version. I think this might be I think it's issue 7 as well, but how sweet is that? So, and of course, as everyone knows with these packs, there is a massive collection of sketch covers. When I say massive, I mean massive. There is, including the Bill Sienkiewicz, we have like 30 or 31. I think it's like 30. There might be 2 more coming in late, but we have at least 30 sketch covers in these packs. So you have a pretty good, your odds are pretty good of being able to get a cool sketch cover, and let's go through them now. So Chris Uminga did this really cool Astro Train for us. Enid Balam did, Enid's been awesome. He did an amazing Battle Beast for us last year, or earlier this year, and he wanted to follow up and did a really cool Shockwave. Murat Michaels, the man, the myth, the legend, from the Do You Poo series, really cool Bumblebee for us. One of my good friends, Sajjad Shah, we have a Megatron and also an Optimus Prime. He wanted to make sure that he did 2 for us. This is really cool. Garrett Gunn, I think this is his first time ever drawing a Megatron, and I think this is from this might be from the movie or from the shows, but it says It's Over Prime, which I thought was really cool. A guy that I've been following for a long time, Junker73, his name is Fabian Gonzalez. You can find him on Instagram. He did a series of 4 for us. Astro Train in the chains with Megatron glaring over him. It's amazing Beachcomber, which I think is such a really cool cover. I mean, that is Beachcomber. Like, he's just the peaceful dude. I love it. Alita 1, standing over Shockwave's destroyed body, which is great. And then awesome, this Soundwave with the humanizing, or analyzing of Ravage licking his paw is so good. I love it. Chris Johnson did this killer version. Whoever gets this, I'm really jealous. This Optimus Prime, the scale is really cool. You see the water. There's like ducks down here or geese or whatever. You can see like the rain dripping off them. It's so cool effects. He did a lot of Zipatone on the cover. It's awesome. I'm going to be very jealous of whoever picks this one up. And these are upside down. Maria Wolf is upside down. She drew hanging down from the ceiling like a bat. I'm just kidding. We got a sound wave here. And then Optimus Prime. I love she did like the little color touches on there. This is, I mean, talk about a legend. Doug Mankey. Optimus Prime from Doug Mankey. Like, how freaking cool is that? Like, he did so much work. And then also he was like, I need to do more. I need to do a Megatron. So the Megatron is great. It's so cool to have these. And again, you get a COA on the back. Derek Hunter, one of my favorite humans. Again, he's such a good dude, but he did this Elita 1, just beating the crap out of somebody, which is awesome. Alan Qua did, this is Bruticus right here. Freaking rad. So detailed. It's, you can see how cool he, like, so good. And then we've got a Computron here, which, I mean, that's so freaking rad. Marcelo Morteri, I hope I pronounced the last name right, my friend. He's a packaging artist, does a ton of stuff for Hasbro on the Transformers packages. Really cool. But he did a series of 5, so we've got a really cool Optimus Prime, a nice bust of Megatron. Another, this is, the detail in this Prime is so good. Another Prime. And then this awesome smirking Starscream. I mean, that encaptures his entire essence, which I think is great. Jimmy Kusaj, who did this one, I hope I pronounced your name right, my friend. But there's amazing jazz with the stand-up bass, which I think is so cool. And I love like the light effects going over the foil. Racha Lin, I mean, Racha's did an amazing Battle Beast for me in the Battle Beast packs, and she did this really great RC, which I think is phenomenal. Chris Burnham did Soundwave, and by the way, this is a wraparound cover. I don't have it in there to show you guys, but it is so freaking cool. So thank you, Chris, for that one. Sebastian Fiumara did this Prime, which was one of the first ones I got done at Fan Expo Chicago, and I was just stunned at how cool that is. So it's a great cover. Rose Bash, everyone's favorite. She did this really awesome Bumblebee. This was done at Dallas Fan Expo, which I think is pretty sweet. And then last but not least, Ryan Otley. This is one of the first things that kind of kicked this off as a possibility in my head. This was a gift from Ryan to me at MegaCon this year. And I felt, I think I got to put it in there. I got to share this with the people. So this will be inside one of the packs. You get awesome Seaway there too. Yeah, I am so excited to share this with you and the rest of the eBay Live community. These are going to be available again starting October 8th on my first live stream from New York Comic Con. I'll probably be doing it from the hotel room. You guys can find my link in all my bios. And then eBay Live sellers throughout the weekend will have these available, and then I'll do some more when I get back too. So again, thanks you guys for coming out and checking this out video. I really appreciate it. It's going to be a long week in New York Comic Con next week, so do check in on the socials. We'll be trying to post some stuff there. So again, thank you guys. Love you. Bye.